Nicole Mason, your friendly registered dietitian, and today we're going to talk about a vegetarian and vegan diet. So what's the difference? Vegan diet excludes all meat and animal products. So this includes meat, poultry, fish, seafood, dairy, eggs, honey, and a few others. A vegetarian diet only excludes the meat, poultry, fish, and seafood. So are there any benefits to this? Absolutely. There are some improved health outcomes with following a vegetarian or a vegan diet. This can include decreased risk for heart disease and blood pressure, lower levels of obesity, lower risk for cancer, improved cholesterol and blood glucose levels, and a few others. As we're not consuming some of these meat products, we aren't getting some of those nutrients. So those who are on a vegetarian or vegan diet are at greater risk in being deficient in vitamin B12, vitamin D, omega-3s, calcium, iron, and zinc, to name a few. For some people, it's a little bit more difficult to incorporate enough protein, but overall, if we have a good understanding of what nutrients are in our foods, we can probably meet most of these nutrients in a vegan or vegetarian way and making sure that we get enough in our bodies. So what do I suggest? I really suggest when plating your vegan or vegetarian meal, making sure we choose high protein sources such as eggs and dairy if you're vegetarian, adding sources like beans, lentils, peas, nuts, seeds. There's so many plant-based, fake meat products out there. We want a variety of vegetables and fruit sources, get those colors in, as well as getting some whole grain sources. There are many plant-based sources, plant-based, convenience options, meats, snacks, and those are all great. We just need to be mindful if they have a lot of sodium in them. In addition to being vegetarian and vegan, it may be beneficial to get a multivitamin that contains that vitamin B12, iodine, and zinc for that extra boost, and only take iron if your doctor recommends it. We have this idea that vegetarian and a vegan diet can be pretty expensive, which is not completely wrong, but we can go about it in a very budget-friendly way. So what does that mean? The staples of beans and plant-based milk and the nuts and seeds, the dried fruits, some of the snack items. Many stores have generic brands that are a lot cheaper than those like name brand options. Getting frozen vegetables, getting canned items. Some of these meat alternatives can actually be fairly inexpensive. Lastly, just making enough portions to have leftovers or freeze leftover to make it last a little bit longer. So, whether being a vegetarian or vegan is, for health reasons or for, ethical beliefs, it can be doable and meet your nutritional needs and also not break your budget. So that's a little bit about vegetarian and vegan diets. Reach out if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.